there's always time to speak out. Maybe he feels okay, that was not the right time to talk, but now is the time to
because
talk
something similar is going on.
Yes, something similar is going on, and you must. When is the right time? You should speak. And I believe Mikel. Now this is the right time for Mikel to speak. Mikel has not. He has not done anything wrong.
Football Banter.
There is no football without banter. We banter on the show. We have fun bantering, and at the end of the day, it's football. Today we have someone special on the show, and give it up for Guamen. And we have an OT car on the show.
Welcome to the show.
So we'll be talking about Mikel versus Siasia. All right. I think it was about last week, Mikel said something about, the Nigerian Football Federation still owing him some monies that he spent helping the team with logistics some time ago. And Siasa came out to debunk that, saying Mikel did not spend the money. So who is saying the truth and who is the liar? Go on, man.
Well, I won't say they are liars, I won't say they are, but the truth is the truth.
Okay.
We all know how our federation is when it comes to politics, when it comes to sports and the football. Let's start from our league.
All right.
There's something that burns deep down in my heart watching this Club World Cup. Seeing African teams, Sundowns, and the rest of them. Once you win a match, you are entitled to some amount of money. Just imagine money. That kind of money coming to our league first. So now let me trace it down to what I'm saying. They don't even have, these men, they don't have passion for this football. They just want to have these positions. Let them be the boss of this, they are the president of this, the president of that. So everything that Mikel said was true. And we all knew about that time. There are so many people that have passion for the Nigerian football game, being players and loving the team. We had them in the past, like Yekini and the rest of them. But you just see people not trying to, when it comes to like the government job, or it have to be a position, people that don't even know anything about football just come in. I'm going to just imagine someone like Mikel heading NFF. It should be a different ball game. And him now saying his truth after a long period of time. He's a very, very calm person to me. Left to me, that day I will blow the whistle. Because there's truth in what he's saying. You can't come out now and say it's okay because he's bringing it out now and say, okay, this is how much you're owing me and this. They are now trying to debunk everything and Siasa is saying this and that. Mind you, Siasa, I have so much respect for him, but I didn't expect him to even jump on this. He would have just even kept quiet. Because I'm sure, I don't want it to get to the stage that they'll start bringing out receipts. Because definitely there'll be receipts in this kind of things. And people will speak out. And everybody has known Mikel to be someone that goes straight to the point and tell you how it is. We all know how passionate he was for the national team. That he went as far as...
almost losing his
his first 11 in Chelsea. You get. So, I don't know.
Coach, you're someone who's quite knowledgeable with the Nigerian football. What's your perspective on this? Do you think Mikel is saying the truth, or you think Siasia is saying the truth?
Well, I will tackle this issue on two fronts. Number one is, I don't think a successful player like Mikel will come out on social media and, state himself saying such things. If a player comes out and says such things, it means he's 120% over 100 sure. And he did it.
Factors.
And because, one, back then, 2016, 2017, this thing was on. Some of the players who were there, they spoke about it. Some of my friends spoke about it. What Mikel did, you cannot be with boys and you are a top player in the EPL. You earn huge sums of money.
And they need help.
And your boys
are stranded.
Are stranded. Being the captain, he was the captain for
Yes.
He was the captain.
You cannot let go of that.
Exactly.
You must stand by that.
Yeah.
You understand? And then I will blame Mikel too for one thing. Like Kwame said,
it took too long to speak.
It took too long to
exactly.
speak. Why this long, Mikel? Mikel, why this long? If you don't sound this thing,
Blow it everywhere. Blow it
You
everywhere.
understand?
You don't sound now.
Maybe boys carry on for head.
Yes. And the truth about this thing is, if you have to go deep in it, that's me talking. Going deep, if you have to dig deep, you will see that this money was given, and these guys, this coaches, they chopped it.
Allegedly.
No man.
Allegedly.
It dey happen now. It dey happen for this country.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
They chopped it.
Yeah.
We all know how this thing functions.
Yes.
It's a system that has been going on for a while. You get me? So, truth be told, like, I didn't expect Coach Siasia to come even on this matter. He just lie low now, guy. We just mellow the thing.
Can I?
After everything, Mikel don't talk in mind. You now, they never hear from you. Just the play around in your silence. You understand? And the thing will come to pass. But now we don't come talk saying a lie. We go dig am to know whether na true he talk or whether na true coach he talk or na true Mikel he talk. So we go dig am. We here for studio, we go dig am. Find it, go on. We go dig and deep. Come out with that.
Okay.
So to add to what he's even saying, okay, look at our ladies now. They are going for their WAFCON. And they've been sounding this thing, talking about the welfare packages,
Preparation.
the way they treat everything. Even our foreign players, they talk about the way things are, seeing them, the kind of pitches they train on against their counterparts, and see the life and the kind of things they are doing. A lot of these ladies are playing for passion. They love. Look at our goalkeeper. She's one of the best. She's so good. When I watched their match against Portugal, she made brilliant saves and all.
Yeah.
So imagine someone like that playing for a federation that takes care of them so good. Oh my God. You get. We don't even know what.
Wizzy is someone who's very passionate about the Nigerian football. So Wizzy, what's your? Do you think there's truth in what Siasa said? Because just to give you some info. Siasa said he doesn't recall Mikel paying for the flight ticket. However, he recall maybe Mikel upset some of the hotel bills.
Okay.
You see that conversation, that statement. Maybe some of the hotel bills, but he can't remember.
I go remember na him pay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Then the truth begins to come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Mikel supposed to
Pay for the hotel bills.
No, maybe hotel bill.
Any bill as a player.
That's a question.
All right, Wizzy, over to you.
So me, oftentimes I've followed the national team, both male and female, and I've discovered that the way they have been treated has not been good. Now I was hearing one story about this girl that represents us, Favor Philly.
Yeah.
She's switching to Turkey.
She's a Turkey now,
because
Turkish.
of this same
She has
issue.
switched.
Maltreatment of players. You cannot mismanagement of players. You cannot
Athletes and the
their
rest.
welfare. You cannot provide for them. You cannot even register them when it comes to competition. This thing has been going on and on and on in all the federation. Now it's not just NFF.
Yes.
It's every federation. There is an atom of corruption there. And for me, I believe that 2014, I watched the Rio Olympic. I followed it every single game, and I could see the passion Mikel have for his country. Number one, this guy is one of the players that have played in all categories when it comes to the national team. He has played for the under 20, under 21, under 17, and the national team. When he was going to represent Nigeria, his father was kidnapped. He still went there. He still went there.
Such passion.
Now,
He lost his spot in Chelsea.
Yes, I remember. Now this man is saying he only paid for the hotel bills. Is he supposed to pay for the hotel bill? First of all, and then where was he? I think he was the one that coached them when they were going for that Rio Olympic. Where was he when
supposed to take that
everything
responsibility.
was going on? Where was he? And I don't want to fault Mikel because obviously there's always time to speak out. Maybe he feels okay, that was not the right time to talk, but now is the time to
Because
talk
something similar is going on.
Yes, something similar is going on,
So
and you must.
saying
When
his
is the
truth.
right time you should speak? And I believe Mikel. Now this is the right time for Mikel to speak. Mikel has not done anything wrong. Siasia has been the one under all this controversy when it comes to bribery, corruption. He has been, in fact, he was even banned by FIFA. We never talked that one finish. Now you are now blaming Mikel. Mikel has given his best for
Blood
this
and
national team.
sweat.
Mikel the talk say number one, Siasa come the talk say he cannot recall him paying for the flights, but some hotel bills. Now you pay. I want to know it you pay. Then you don't even they bring out some truth. Like you said, should Mikel be paying all those things? No. And Mikel is making statement about Nigeria Football Federation being corrupt. Siasa they can't defend that. Something where everybody know. this same Nigeria that we cannot work on any facility in this country for football. Our grassroots football is dead.
It's dead.
We can't build talent. We can't do anything. Coach is here facing a lot of troubles because coach developed talent and stuff like that. So and he knows what he's facing because of the corruption in our football federation. Somebody's trying to speak out, and you are coming there to come and destroy it. Something that we are all suffering. Like, I'm just really mad.
Sorry to add that. I remember vividly that year, 1 or 2 players came out to say Mikel actually paid for their flights.
I can't recall very well about. I was in a setting with one of the players that went to the Olympia. He was actually praising Mikel. How Mikel even took care of them, the young boys. How he was giving them things and how he was encouraging them. How he was taking care of them. And I think he also mentioned something about the fly, about them being stranded and him taking care of their logistics.
Well, the question I want to ask is, how can you, the head coach of an Olympic team, don't know about what's going on? And you say you can only recall that.
That brings us to the next.
Just one
okay.
Minute. Because there's one point I want to strike here. You cannot recall. How many Olympics I don't go in if you recall for one Olympic way? Let's say I don't go 10 Olympics. So in if you recall what happened for Rio. Now one you go, and that one is memorable. Everything happened, even a fly business thing. You go know. You go recall it now. How you talk say no recall whether if
Divine, that Olympic was not even the senior national team. Remember for Olympics that 23. So Mikel was more like the father boy. So obviously he should be the one to come in when we have problems like that.
You say he should be the one. Yes, true and not true. As a coach, the coach is supposed to even be responsible for the team because the coach is the head of that team.
Now he's the one between management and the players.
I don't remember. He gave news when come on that time. I read it in the newspaper during that time. All the sports newspapers were carrying it that Nigeria players stranded. It was affecting the performance. And if you look, we ended up third in that. It was Germany that went to the final against Belarus to Brazil.
We got the medal.
So Mikel actually did this
to motivate the
players.
Yes.
I remember this thing happened, and if you really go back and search, you see that he's saying the truth.
And to clean shame for our nation, Nigeria.
True.
Because going to the Olympic and going there and be coming back with 10-0, 5-0, 4-0, coming back without anything. He went and he brought the bronze medal.
Yes. I think that's one of the medals that we counted high for us.
All right. So do we now go ahead and say that there seem to be what I would say animosity between Mikel?
I think it's a personal thing.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
I don't know.
I think so.
Allegedly.
Let's just say bad blood. Because that's just what
VDM to come and say, all right.
That's just what we should call it. It should not be bad blood. It's a personal thing.
Because this issue was not a secret back then.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody who followed football knew this information.
But the problem is the question we should be looking at. The point we should be looking at is Mikel came out to say the Nigerian Football Federation, the NFF. He didn't say Siasia.
Yes.
So why is Siasia coming to answer?
And so that's the big question. That's what we're asking. That's what we're asking. Is Siasia? What does Siasia have against Mikel?
Is he the head of the Nigerian Football Federation?
I think the reason why he came out to speak is because he was the coach that took them to that Olympics.
So he doesn't want to appear.
They didn't say the head coach. I paid money for the head coach flight or this and that. He said that the federation
is owing him.
NFF is owing him some money.
Yes.
And then he said for the flight. And then you are coming to say that he paid some hotel bill. Okay, make una balance the hotel bill.
Okay,
start now with the flight.
Exactly. Do you understand?
Even when he was just he said something that they signed and somebody at the top. He don't mention Sasa now you talk.
He wants to be ready.
They have to bring the NFF chairman back then, make you go answer whether they will give money for flight. And if they will disburse money for flight, they go tell us where the money go. When Mikel end up paying the flight.
Last video if you carry this matter.
And then money for hotel, they go tell us where money for hotel go. When he come pay, and he never say he pay money for hotel. He say pay some bills, some hotel bills, some. He say some. They no pay.
To me, that's a shameful statement.
I don't know how they understand what
yes, I particularly think that it was a bad move from Siasia, considering the fact that you were the coach so it doesn't look good on you. Maybe he is trying to,
Say like me, I was not part of this.
he's trying to defend
But
himself.
you don't need to even say
But
that.
the truth is, the person who got the debit alert knew something left his pocket.
Yes,
now.
no.
And you are coming to say no, it didn't leave his pocket.
O'Shea bank manager.
The truth is we can't continue like this. We can't continue like this.
No, we can't.
Mikel said something, and apparently maybe Siasa is trying to play damage control, considering the platform on which Mikel said it because of Mikel's clout right now. But if you look at everything that has been going on, there is no point controlling any damage. The damage has already been done.
There's no line. There's no line.
Yes, exactly, and it's been done by the same people that are supposed to actually, protect and
it's still happening.
Give us a good image.
A Nigerian
going
team
on right
cannot
now.
be
It's going
in
on.
Club World Cup. A
going on.
Nigerian team cannot be in. It's a big shame.
And we are supposed to be the most in terms of football.
Yeah,
the
the
most,
Giants of
the
Africa,
the-
this and that.
the
and that.
most talented, blessed, the
Now
Brazil of Africa.
they come out the pace. So we now we dey on calculator the punch and 1 + 1, 2 + 1.
We don't even qualify for World Cup.
World Cup, how we go take do? Is this one?
I'm telling you, now-
we don't go to that position.
Yeah.
And we must not say football now a source of joy for this country.
Exactly.
So once you begin to destroy that joy, you're touching everybody, you're destroying everybody. Because I go sit me once I get my head on full. The next year I want see now maybe watch a match, collect my one ball to be a sit me. Happiness came me. I don't say things are tight, things are hard. Now my only place I get my joy. So you coming to destroy this joy, my friend? Be very careful.
Take that one from coach.
No,
Watch
they
out.
need to do better.
Yeah.
They need to
I'm
do
telling you, we
better.
need to do. We need to stand up. This thing is becoming unbecoming. Can you imagine Nigeria not going for the World Cup?
Well,
Second
We
time.
We will watch other countries of Africa.
Second time.
I strongly believe that I strongly believe that if not because of the cap FIFA has with players representing different national teams, a lot of players playing on Nigerian national team would have jumped ship a long time ago.
How is it they do? Yeah, we go
Honestly.
for national team. Our players for don't transfer.
honestly, and it's really bad.
And the most this just goes to show that nothing is changing and nothing will change. Right?
You can't say that nothing will change.
Things
Like
can
with the-
change.
no,
Things
with the
can change
immediate-
if we have the right people.
Exactly.
If we have the right
we
people.
actually have the right people. The right
You
people can
want-
be in
you
that
know,
position.
They talk say when cat no dey house. Now time about the jump. You remember say when we go Libya to go play ball against Libya,
Yeah.
so we land for Benghazi airport
Yeah.
or whatever airport. These guys are maltreat us.
Yeah.
Keep us somewhere. This other. We woke up. Boo 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 boo. Top blast. CAF can suspend
Libya.
give us 3 points. Now, wait till CAF go dey think about us with this 2 Mikel don't come talk.
They already know.
No,
now.
but if you want to follow that, it's
already-
deeper than what you even know. The corruption is deeper than what you get.
CAF already know.
Because it's not only Nigeria, but Nigeria is our country.
If peradventure such can happen again, say would they molested in a different country? CAF go
No,
talk-
the-
No,
because I won't ask no.
no. That's a different case.
No,
The
the-
corruption in Nigeria does not affect Nigeria,
No, but-
Nigeria's treatment. In
Yeah.
No,
Because
but
once
I think what he's saying is that
What I
if you cannot value yourself,
I understand.
I
I understand,
yeah.
but you should also understand that
Rules and regulations
CAF have
and-
their
yeah.
code of conduct,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Which is independent of whatever you're
yeah,
doing in
yeah,
your
yeah.
national team.
We know that one.
So, but at the end of the day, it's pathetic and it's a sorry thing to hear, especially as a Nigerian, because we've been hearing this for the past 20 years, even more. That's why I said it's not looking like
just
it will.
look at South African football.
We never even finish the thing. They say if
See South
Mikel
Africa,
is
see
broke-
Morocco.
Yeah, the conclusion. Say if Mikel is broke and is looking for where to have money, you can imagine that.
No, I think that's just a careless statement.
yeah.
That's
You
just
can
careless.
imagine.
That's just careless statement.
So person go come out, come talk, say I be do favor when I see own money because definitely when they be done, they talk they go pay you back. He come out now, come talk say this, so I be do this favor when I never reimburse me. When I wake up talk say when I no recognize them, then when I add them again conclusively, we come conclude that say so. If you dey broke,
Come and tell us.
well,
That was like a
that's-
banter.
No,
Jesus.
that's a careless statement
Jesus.
and shouldn't be coming from someone like Siasia. If you want to talk about someone being broke, Mikel,
Far
even
from
He's
if
far from broke.
even if he's broke, he's doing something. He's
broke
not
now,
idle.
some people rich.
No, he's not idle, so it means that he's not broke.
yeah.
Okay, so you can't say the same for the person who's insinuating he's broke.
No, we mean
But
talk am.
all the same, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But all the same, we hope, because that's all we can hold on to. We hope that the NFF sees this as a wake up call and step up, because with Favour Ofili becoming a Turkish just
And she will
overnight,
win medals. That's the
yes,
truth.
just overnight, it's really a sad thing to hear, and it's very disappointing. It shows that the whole Nigerian sports organization as a whole, it's not organized and not responsible. And I want to hope that everyone who's got significant position in the Nigerian sports federation, take this as a challenge and do much better. Do better for the future of this nation, for the future of the young guys, young girls who are interested in sports, looking forward to represent the country. Do something to make them proud. Until then, Football Banter continues. And we bring the sauce every time. The banter comes every time, and you know what it is. You know where we will meet each other in the comment section.
If you know, adjust, Banter go adjust you.
So go back to the comment section. Let's continue from where we stopped. Yes, and we'll see you in the next episode. For now, ciao.
Football Banter.